Jain friends, I am Yogeshwar Kahar from New Catholic Mission School, Java. Today we discuss about chemistry of 11th class. It's our first lecture for 11th class chemistry. So we discuss about chemistry. The definition of chemistry. Chemistry is the branch of science that studies the composition, properties and interaction of matters. In other words, chemistry is the branch of science which deal with molecules and its transformations. Okay, then you know about molecules. Lot of molecules are present in our natures: oxygen, nitrogen, water molecules, etc. Then now we start properties of matter and their measurement. Okay, every substance has unique properties. These properties can be classified into two major categories: physical properties and chemical properties. Before discuss about property, we first learn about application of chemistry in our general life. Like that, medicines, lot of medicines are product of chemistry. Here mentioned life-saving drugs, cisplatin and Taxol are effective in cancer therapy. So you memorized both words, cisplatin and Taxol is effective in cancer therapy. Then one more most IMP chemicals, AZT, azidothymidine. What is this? Azidothymidine is used for helping the AIDS victim. So you memorized three words: cisplatin and Taxol used for cancer treatment, then azidothymidine used for AIDS victim. Okay, now we discuss about matter. Every matters have two types of properties: physical properties and chemical properties. Physical properties like that: odor, melting point, boiling point, shape, density, etc. Then chemical properties, we discuss about its state, then chemical equations, reactant convert into product, etc. Then we have 7 basic SI units for determinations of measurement of some physical quantities like this: length, weight, etc. We have 7 basic SI units. It's both important for physics and chemistry. So first is length. We used symbol different L, H and R, and its SI unit is M, meter. Mass, its SI unit is kilogram. Use small k and g. Then time, it's denoted by T and the unit of time is second. Electric current denoted by capital I and small I, and its SI unit is ampere denoted by A. Then temperature is denoted by T and its unit is Kelvin, show by capital K. Amount of substance, its symbol is N and its SI unit is mole. Okay, MOLE, its name and its symbol is MOL. Okay, then luminous intensity, it's denoted by IV and its base unit is candela. Okay, this 7 base units is base of measurement. Other units derived from this 7 units help. Okay, next we move derived units. You are now memorized first 7 basic units. Okay, then we derived some units like that: mass and weight. Okay, mass and weight, two similar word if we think normally, but both are different. We use for different substance for mass and sometimes weight. If I calculate myself, so I use weight, not for mass. Mass word used for chemicals because every chemicals have same weight here and other places, not vary from one place to other place. On mass of substance which does not depend on gravity force, but weight is depend on gravity force. If I am here in Jhabua, so my weight is 72 kilogram. Okay, then I move here to America, so my weight is little bit changed because the gravity force of here and there are different, but mass not affected by gravity, so mass is same. If I weight here sodium chloride by mass, 1 mole of sodium chloride, it's okay 58.5, so it's same in America, but weight if I calculate here, so it's different from the place. Okay, I am mentioning here some definition. Mass of a substance which the amount of matter present in it. Okay, and well, weight is the force exerted by gravity on an object. Okay, I think you clear that weight depend on gravity force. Okay, then the mass of a substance is constant, whereas is its weight. Okay, the mass of substance is constant quantity, but our weight may vary from one place to another due to change in gravity force. I already mentioned you what weight is vary from one place to another place. Okay, so which quantity depend on gravity force, mass or weight? So its answer is weight. Weight depend on gravity force. Okay, then next is volume. Volume has the unit length cube. Okay, unit of volume is length cube. We already know that length base unit is meter, so its SI unit is meter cube, but we use other units like that liter, 1 liter. So 1 liter convert into, in our laboratory we use a small quantity, not in liter, we use maximum time ml, so 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliters. Then we use sometimes cubic centimeter, so 1000 cubic centimeter is equal to 1 cubic decimeter. Okay, then 1 cubic decimeter is equal to 10 to the power minus 3 cubic meter, and 1 cubic centimeter is equal to 10 to the power minus 3 cubic decimeter. Okay, so all our units we use in our numericals problem. One more thing, here I mention SI unit of volume is meter cube, because I already clear that here volume is depend on length, or you know that length basic unit is meter, so its SI unit is meter cube, and our common units is liter, and we use laboratory in for test tube milliliters. Okay, then our next derived unit is density. Okay, what is density? It is amount of mass per unit volume. It is amount of mass per unit volume. Okay, it's called density. I have one formula is there. Density is equal to mass of substance upon volume of substance. Okay, density is equal to mass of substance upon volume of substance. Okay, we derive the unit of density. So you know already mass of substance is calculated by in kilogram. Okay, its SI unit is kilogram. Then volume of substance meter cube. So SI unit of density is kilogram per mole, per meter cube. And we also mention here kilogram inverse cubic meters. Okay, inverse cubic meter kg m the power minus 3. I think you clear it. Then next derived unit for temperature. You already know about temperatures have SI units is Kelvin, but in our journal life, in newspaper maximum time we read degree Celsius. Okay, in cold days we use minus 25 degrees Celsius in Jammu Kashmir, etc. Then in Jhabua we use in winter times, so use only degree Celsius, not Kelvin. Sometimes again if you go to doctor for checkup, so sometimes doctors use degree Fahrenheit. So we have three common units used for our journal life: degree Celsius, degree Fahrenheit and Kelvin. Okay, one more thing here, you clear that degree Celsius, degree Fahrenheit, but we not use degree Kelvin. Kelvin is only Kelvin. Kelvin name is derived from one scientist name. So Kelvin is capital K. Okay. I mentioned here there are three common scales to measure temperature: degree Celsius, degree Fahrenheit and Kelvin. I also mentioned here degree, but degree not present with Kelvin. Okay, the SI unit of temperature is Kelvin. The temperature below 0 degree Celsius are possible in Celsius scale. Okay, we use also -5, -273.15 degree Celsius. So minus scale possible in degree Celsius, but in Kelvin scale negative temperature is not possible. Okay, but in Kelvin scale negative temperature is not possible. So if I say -273.15 Kelvin, so it's wrong data, because with we not use negative sign with Kelvin, we use negative signs only with degree Celsius. Okay, I think you clear it. Sometimes also I mention two formulas, because we use only degree Celsius in our journal life, but here degree Celsius, now I convert to Kelvin. So how it's possible? So we use this formula: Kelvin is equal to degree Celsius plus 273.15. Okay, suppose I want 25 degrees Celsius, convert into Kelvin. So what happened here? I mentioned here 25 plus 273.15. So I add this value, so 298.15 Kelvin. Okay, if 25 degrees Celsius is equal to 298.15 Kelvin. Okay, then again degree Fahrenheit. Here one formula is degree Fahrenheit. If I want degree Celsius, convert into degree Fahrenheit. So its formula is 9/5 degree Celsius plus 32. Here I put degree Celsius, which I want convert into degree Fahrenheit. Suppose 25 degree Celsius. Why I use only 25 degree Celsius here? Because our room temperature is 25 degree Celsius. So I convert 25 degree Celsius in Kelvin. What is Kelvin? Answer is 298.15. Now I convert degree Celsius, 25 degree Celsius in degree Fahrenheit. So 9/5 into 25 plus 32. So 5 cancel to 25, 5 times 9 5s are 45 plus 32 is equal to 77 degree Fahrenheit. So 25 degree Celsius is equal to 77 degree Fahrenheit. Okay, so you use this formula and convert 37 degree Celsius also, because our body temperature, human body temperature is 37 degree Celsius, and etc. Okay, again we move our next slide. I mentioned one more example of conversion: 0 degree Celsius in Kelvin, 25 degree Celsius in Kelvin, 37 degree Celsius in Kelvin. I show here some thermometers. This thermometer show degree Celsius, here Kelvin, degree Fahrenheit, then here degree Celsius, and here Kelvin temperature. Already I clear that 0 degree Celsius is equal to 273.15 Kelvin, 25 degree Celsius is equal to 298.15, then 37 is equal to 310.15. Okay, we go on green board, then calculate 37 degree Celsius is equal to how much, how to calculate this value, and again degree Fahrenheit 37 is equal to 98.6. Okay, we move in green board. Okay, now we use formula degree Celsius plus 273.15 convert into Kelvin. So you have degree Celsius, so you easily use this formula and convert degree Celsius into Kelvin. So first I convert 0 degree Celsius is equal to how much Kelvin. So I put here 0 plus 273.15 is equal to Kelvin. So its Kelvin value is 273.15. So our answer is in Kelvin 273.15 Kelvin. Okay. Then I want to convert 25 degrees Celsius. So easily you put here 25 degrees Celsius plus 273.15. So Kelvin is equal to 298.15. Okay. So 25 degrees Celsius is equal to how much Kelvin? 298.15 Kelvin. Then next is 37 degrees Celsius. So I want answer in Kelvin. Put 37 on the place of degree Celsius. 37 plus 273.15. Okay. I add this value 0.5, 0.5, 7 and 3, 10. Then 1, 10 and 1, 11 and 310.15 is the answer of 37 degrees Celsius. 310.15 Kelvin. Okay. We have also one more formula for degree Fahrenheit. If you have degree Celsius, so you use this formula 9 upon 5 into degree Celsius plus 32. Okay. First I convert 0 degree Celsius is equal to how much degree Fahrenheit. Okay. So I put here 9 upon 5 into 0 plus 32. So you know that हमसे जो टकराएगा मिट्टी में मिल जाएगा. So 0 multiply with any numbers, so it's convert into 0. So degree Fahrenheit is equal to 32. Okay. So our answer is 32 Fahrenheit. Done. Then next I convert 25 degrees Celsius. Okay. Degree Fahrenheit is equal to 9 upon 5 into 25 degrees Celsius plus 32. Okay. So 5 cancel 5 times. Done. 9 into 5 plus 5 32. So 9 upon 5 45 plus 32. 5 or 2 7, 4 or 3 27. So degree Fahrenheit is equal to 77. So then okay, fourth and fifth, 25 degree Celsius is equal to how much? 77 degree Fahrenheit. I think you clear that. If you want answer in degree Fahrenheit, so you use this formula, you memorize this formula, and if you want degree Celsius convert into Kelvin, so you use Kelvin formula. Kelvin is equal to degree Celsius plus 273. Okay. Our next topic is scientific notation. It's very important. Okay. Scientific notations. Okay. We move on this. Okay. Our next topic is scientific notation. It's very important for physics and chemistry both. Okay. Scientific notation. Why we use scientific notation? In chemistry and physics we have lot of numbers for calculations and small numbers for calculation. So how it's possible I convert commonly without use the calculators. So we use scientific notation. If you want to measure distance between earth and sun, so you write lot of numbers 0 0 0 0 0 0 etc. So how it's possible I calculate these numbers in our journal life without use any calculator, any device. So that we have one more IMP device is scientific notation. We use the numbers in this format, n into 10 to the power. 10 to the power present in positive for large numbers, negative for small numbers. Okay. This power also present in positive and negative both. And next n word make by 2 digit. Suppose one is decimal point and second is a. Okay. N values depend on 2 digits. one is decimal point and second is a. Okay, then a value is equal to non-zero values. It means 1 to 9. Okay, I think you understood. So a is equal to 1 to 9 non-zero values. Clear? We see next slide for some example. What is here? Find the scientific notation. I think you clear that what is scientific notation. N into 10 to the power p. So power present in positive and negative, it's not very for us. Then n value make by 2 digit. One is decimal point and one value is a. Then value of a depend on 1 to 9 non-zero values, because a is equal to not equals to 0. Okay, a is equal to always equals to 1 to 9. Okay, chal next. First we have multiply. Okay, good. We have 10 base. Okay, good. Its power is 23. Positive, negative, it's not important for us. Then we have n values. This is n values. N values make by 2 digit a and decimal points. So we have decimal points and a value. This value is not important for us for determination of scientific notation. Then value of a is 6. We know that value of a depend on 1 to 9 and it is 6. So it is a scientific notations. Clear? Then again we discuss on second example. 5.8 into 10 to the power minus 2. Oh my god. Okay, x is okay, 10 is okay, minus 2. Okay, it's also okay, no problem, because minus 2 present small quantity, show small quantities, and positive 23 is a large number of here. Okay, then we have n values depend on a and decimal point. Here, oh, decimal point also present, no problem. Then a value we remember it 1 to 5, no, 1 to 9 and 5 present between it, and it's non-zero value. So okay, it is also scientific notations. Okay, then again multiply 10 to the power minus 99, it's not problem. Then 0.0, it's 0, it's scientific. Okay, it's not measure, we not calculate this, we calculate only n values, a and decimal points. So a is equal to 1, so it is also present in our rules, so it's also your scientific notation. Our next example is 4. Okay, multiply 10 to the power 52, no problem. Decimal point, okay, here value it's not important for us, but what happened here? 0, but a value depend only 1 to 9, it's 0 value, and already I written in previous slide, a value is non-zero values. A is equal to, it's our rule, known, but is 0, so it is not a scientific notation. Clear? Then agar next fifth example 2.2 into 10 to the power 1. So you also guess it is scientific notation or not? Yes, it is scientific notation. Okay, then sixth minus 218, not worry about this. We want here 0.12, 0 values, so it is not a scientific notation. Then again 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 10. You say to me, what is this? It is scientific notation or not? Okay, your answer is right. It is the scientific notation. Okay, good, both, yeah, well done. Then again we have some examples. Express the following in the scientific notations. Okay, express the following in the scientific notation. Okay, again we solve all problems. 18.6 into 10 to the power 2. So what I do here, it's not a scientific notation, but our question express the following in the scientific notation. Okay, what is this next slide? Okay, no, okay, clear? we move on green board, then we solve all problems one by one. Okay. Now how to convert normal numbers in scientific notations. I have one example, 18.6 into 10 to the power 2. Okay. So what I do here, I mention here n into 10 to the power p. So n value depend only, n is equal to a and decimal point. A value depend on only 1 to 9. It is a non-zero value. Okay, but here before the decimal point 18 is present. It is not a scientific notation. So how I solve it? If I move decimal point in left sides, so it convert into scientific notation. So I have one rule. If you move decimal point in left side, so add some numbers in power. Okay. If you move decimal point in left side, so you add some number in power. Okay. How much numbers? Some numbers. So it depend on moving the decimal point. How much digit cross the decimal point, you add that number in power. Okay. I clear here. You move decimal point only cross the 8. It means only one digit. So we add in power only plus 1. So our answer is 1.86 into 10 to the power 2 plus 1. So 1.86 into 10 to the power 3. Done? Clear? We move decimal point in left side. Decimal point move in left side. So we'll move only cross the one digit. So we add only plus 1. So before the addition of plus 1, our power is plus 2 and our answer is in plus 3. Clear? It is now a scientific notations. Clear? Our next example is 456.88 into 10 to the power 4. Okay. So what I do here? Again, before decimal point 3 digits values are present, 456, but I want a is equal to only 1 to 9. So I move again this decimal point in left side. So it convert into scientific notation. Okay. So I mention here in scientific notation 4.5688 into 10 to the power 4. And what is change in power? If you move decimal point in left side, so add some numbers in power. So I move decimal point in left side. How much digits cross it? 1, 2. So we add 2. So our answer is 4.5688 into 10 to the power 6. Now it is a scientific notation. Clear? Then one more example is there. 0.0023 into 10 to the power 8. Okay. Now if I move decimal point in right side between 2 and 3, so it is a decimal, it is a scientific notation. Okay. But I have no rules here. So I mention here, if you move decimal point in right side, so less some numbers in power. Okay. If you move decimal point in left side, so addition process is there. If you move decimal point in right side, so subtraction process is there. Okay, so I move decimal point in right side. Clear? 2.3 into 10 to the power 8. Done. I digit is 1, 2 and 3. So minus 3. Our answer is 2.3 into 10 to the power 5. Done. Again, I have one more example. 0.25 into 10 to the power minus 2. Okay. Again, decimal point, if I move in right side between 2 and 5, to this number convert into scientific notation. Okay. So I put here 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 2. I move decimal point in right side. So less some numbers in power. So how much digit I close it? Only 1. So minus 1. Then minus 2 and minus 1 is equal to minus 3. Clear? We solve some more problems, so you clear it. Scientific notation. Okay, I have one more and 0. Then next you solve it. Then next is 0.6022 into 10 to the power 24. Okay, I think you solve it already. What happened here? If I put decimal point between 1 and this 0, so it may be scientific notation. So 1.0 into remaining 0 we leave it, no problem. Okay, now 10 to the power 1, 2 and decimal point move in left side. So 1 and 2 digit left side, the value is addition, add some number in power. Okay, so our answer is 1.0 into 10 to the power 2. The next is 6.022 into 10 to the power. Now I solve it directly. Decimal point move in left right side, so power is less than by 1, so its answer is 23. Clear it?